Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is Danny Lopez first. What's going on, my friend? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Hello, happy freaking Sunday. What happened there? Let me try that again. Happy Sunday. Oh, there it is. Happy Sunday, Sunday, Sunday to you. What is going on? What's going on, family? Good to see you guys. Got my night thing on. I don't want my night thing on. I want my day thing on. Let me put my day thing on. There we go. What's going on, guys? Yeah, interesting Sunday. No football, huh? No freaking football. Mulberry Street Cigars in the building. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. What's going on, guys? Yeah, so listen. We've been talking about this XRP price movement. And someone that I follow just to kind of get a little bit of an early step, if you will, on kind of what's going on in the market. Not that I do any leverage trading. I don't do any leverage trading at all. But there was a guy on YouTube that I do follow who does that. And he pointed out something to me that I thought was interesting. And that is possibly that the price movement could possibly be about Real Vision Crypto and Raoul Paul and not Wall Street bets. Interesting thing. Very interesting thing. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. And shout out to my guy, Darren Moore. I am a proud member of his Patreon group. The guy just brings it with some really great and relevant stuff. And I think, it goes above and beyond in providing for his patrons and for his YouTube community. So I'm going to share something that he just recently put out about NBK Bank and something from 2018 that involves Ripplenet. We'll talk about that a little bit. And certainly we'll look at the price. I believe, was it Michael Val Fiveling shared some interesting numbers. He shared it like 6 or 7 hours ago. I'll talk about that as well. But happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Rumor on the street is is very interesting in terms of what's going to happen on Monday, what could happen on Monday. So that's very interesting to say the least. I've seen the numbers, Danny Love. I have seen the Wall Street Telegram, the XRP pump and hold Telegram group, like 130,000 people or something crazy like that, right? Something crazy like that. And the numbers, for sure, it's a very interesting stuff going on for sure. But so, I said, look, it could be the Ripple preferred provider partners dude, solutions dude, right? Not having access because of the temporary restraining from Ripple, from the law, was from the courts against Ripple and OTC sales, right? Could have been that, certainly. And I did have a good time yesterday. Just reminding people, it's funny, Crypto Eddie did a video this morning. I don't know if she did the video. I saw the video this morning, but ultimately, it was kind of in line with what I was saying, that, what I was sarcastically trying to get my point across, that it's your money and it's up to you to make the decision to do what you will when you will. It's ultimately your own decision for sure, right? But in either case, interesting time. Shout out to Alex Jeet. I did get your message. I saw it this morning, so I did get that. Just to let you know, my friend, when you check in, I did get that message. What is going on, XRP Ron? Good to see you. John Doe is in the building. It is always good to see you. Good to see you, John Doe. Yep. Black Impact is here. 416 crypto. 173,000 people as of now. Interesting stuff there. Really, right? That's a crazy amount of numbers. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Danny. I love the ocean screen. Yeah, so guys, listen, I mean, I don't know. Could it be Real Vision crypto? I don't know if I shared this with you guys. I don't know, maybe a week ago, I shared with you the Real Vision crypto PDF, recommended to you guys that you check out Real Vision crypto, costs $1, I believe. It's a great way to, in my opinion, to level up your XRP in your digital asset space IQ. I mean, not XRP, but your overall digital asset space IQ for sure. I 10,000% believe that, but I didn't put two and two together in terms of the price movement this weekend. So I think Raoul Paul in the group there, Real Vision Crypto, put that PDF together, which was titled, what's the name of that PDF? 27. Let me do this. I forget the name of it. But I shared it with you guys. Now I can't remember the name of the title. The Inconvenient Truth About Cryptocurrencies. That's the name of it. The Inconvenient Truth About Cryptocurrencies. And it was a bonus article from the Macro Insiders. A bonus article for Macro Insiders. Right? Because, I mean, he's got GMI, he's got Real Vision, right? And this is a bonus article for Macro Insiders. Right? How many of you guys understand what I'm saying? Right there. And I didn't really put it together because he put it as a bonus for people. It was available for Real Vision crypto people as well, but I didn't really get the Macro Insiders bonus article. Now, it might have been intentionally, not intentionally, it might have been, what's the word? Put together for the Real Vision crypto, but it was a bonus article to Macro Insiders, not necessarily into crypto, right? Not necessarily into crypto. Very, very interesting stuff. And it's kind of his way of educating them about the digital asset space. Very, very similar to what MicroStrategy has got going on. I think he's getting ready to do like a virtual event with, you know, all these companies explaining why and how Bitcoin, right? So this insider thing, this bonus article to them is a way for Raoul Paul to kind of begin to introduce them to it. And I share with you what he did on the S curve and XRP. He explains what the S curve is, and here's the diagram. Let me share this with you guys. Let me share this with you guys so you can see this. There it is right there. Chris P is here. Joey P4099. I haven't seen you in a while, my friend. Good to see you. What is good? Farshad is here. TJ Jackson is in the building. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Chris P is here. I think I mentioned it. Guys, thank you so much. 60-something people in the stream. Please do me a favor and collapse the chat if you didn't smash that like on the way in, and hit that like button if you're enjoying the hangout, and come back into the chat. So there it is there. So you guys can see it. So I'm going to make sure about that. Okay. Right. So here he's talking about the S curve. Okay. He says the risk is that the protocol you choose fails to gain traction or loses the traction that it has. Again, this is a bonus article for his macro insiders group, right? This is known in the startup world as the S curve. Almost all products and businesses work along the line of the S curve. Now, they get this, right? That's the macro insiders do. But at various earliest point, there's a risk of a project dying. Most startups fail. They probably follow Pareto's law, and that 80% of them fail, right? So we don't need to go into that. He talks about the Bitcoin and how Bitcoin had its S curve event. These S curve turning points tend to be high drama. Bitcoin had its Mount Gox moment, its Silk Road moment, its forking moment. Again, he's talking to macro investors. Its China ban moment and its regulation moment. It probably has its Tether risk moment to come and maybe more regulation. These all form part of Bitcoin's S curve. And each time these hurdles are overcome, the network value increases. Huge, huge point here. These all form part of Bitcoin's S curve or any network's S curve. And each time these hurdles are overcome, the network value increases. Bitcoin is not free of risk. Neither is XRP. Neither is Ethereum free of risk. Neither is Cardano free of risk. Neither is EOS free of risk, right? You get it? Bitcoin is not free of risk, as with all networks. If they survive existential risk, they thrive rather. So if they survive the existential risk, they thrive. That is the S curve. And again, this is a bonus article for the macro insiders. Ethereum has had its existential risk moments too. If you're interested in learning more about them, I'm guessing, if you're interested in learning more about Ethereum, then I'd urge you to watch this. Right now, I read this 2 or 3 times, but I missed the whole bonus article from the macro insiders. I just thought this was something for us in the crypto space. Do you understand what I'm saying? I thought this was just some information for us in crypto, but it's not. It's for people. It's for the vast majority of people on his subscriber list, on his whatever they got going on there with the macro insiders, right? Because why would we need to watch a video about Ethereum? Right? So in any case, so let me go on here. And the history of Ethereum's S curves with the founder can be seen here. Now, who would be interested in learning more about Ethereum? Who would be interested in learning more about Ethereum? I ask you, who would be interested in learning more about Ethereum? That the dude took the time to suggest some subjects, some topics, and put a link to them. Who would be interested in learning such a thing? I ask you here in the chat. My humble suggestion would be people who've heard of digital assets and crypto, but aren't familiar with it. Now, what kind of subjects do you think macro insiders might be interested in? They might be interested on the history of the company and this perseverance of the company. The company is the network. The company is the network. Who might be interested in the adoption of a network? A macro insider would be interested in that because that's what they understand That is what makes or break company, slanted network, slant technology, right? That's who would be interested in learning that, right? Because the macro insiders, they've all heard of crypto, but what do they know? And who would they trust for info? Raoul Paul. And my guess is if Raoul Paul kind of comes to a conclusion based upon his success in the macro space, right? He's had massive success there. And the people, these insiders of macro, probably will as well. I know for a fact that people like Saylor and Stansberry Research, they tune into Raoul Paul. So what kind of audience do you think Michael Saylor has? What kind of audience do you think Stansberry Research, and I forget the lovely lady's name there over at Stansberry Research, getting Kitco News, I forget her name now. What kind of audience do you think she has? Or they have over at Stansberry Research? You see what I'm saying? Oh, Chris, you did. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that, my friend? Oh, you lost 3 ETH on a transaction. 3 ETH? Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. That's terrible. Right? But do you guys see what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying here? Let me change this here for a second. Hamed, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. I'm really, really sorry to hear that, Chris. That's awful, bro. John Edwards is here. Hi, Siege. Hello, John. 10x bullish. How's it going, Siege? It's going great, brother. Good to see you. Right? Do you understand where I'm going with this, guys? Because we started off the stream, entitled the stream, did Real Vision Crypto move the price of XRP? What's going on, Trey Hauser? Good to see you, bro. Did Real Vision Crypto move the price of XRP? You know what I suspect, and I truly, truly mean this. You know what I suspect? I suspect, no, absolutely zero evidence, that there are some people that are part of Wall Street Bets that are part of Real Vision Crypto. Familiar with Raoul Paul, I'm familiar with just Real Vision. I suspect that. I really, really do. I really, really do. I truly do suspect that. And so if I'm familiar with this particular article and stuff, and you got a dude, I'm going to show you his channel, who is just a big time trader, hugely successful in the stock space, came over to crypto, not at all interested in the fundamentals or the technology, not at all. He's just kind of going over charts. He just does from the TA perspective. You know, this looks like this, and this Fibonacci looks like this, and this trend looks like this, and this descending triangle or ascending triangle looks. That's him, and he leverage trades. He's a member of Real Vision Crypto. He brought it to my attention about possibly Real Vision Crypto and Raoul Paul having moved the price of XRP. 10x Bullish says, I agree with you, as this was a discussion between a couple of my friends and I. Well, there you go, 10x. Are you familiar with Real Vision Crypto, 10x Bullish? Yeah, and here's the deal, Chris. We don't know who makes up Real Vision Crypto. We don't know who makes up the macro insiders. But my guess is it's a different audience outside of crypto. And guess what, guys? That's exactly what we need. We need a different audience. We need an audience outside of crypto to be made aware of the XRP S curve. That's what we need. We need the audience outside of crypto to be familiar with Bitcoin's S curve and Ethereum's S curve and XRP's S curve, right? One of the things that Raoul Pal says all the time is the biggest challenge with crypto adoption is the crypto people, they don't know how to speak to the other audiences out there. The audience that have treasury accounts like Michael Saylor, the institutional money, the what is it? Family office money. The crypto space doesn't know how to talk to them, which is one of the reasons why Raoul Pal, who does know how to talk to them, is why he started Real Vision Crypto. And perhaps his first piece of information to begin speaking to them, those people outside of crypto, was that bonus article to the group Macro Insiders. See what I'm saying? Mark Splice, but we don't know that that's going to happen, right? And here's me personally, there's a tweet on Twitter, and I'll share it with you guys. It said that the number of new XRP accounts was going on every 5 seconds. A new XRP account was being created. That's exactly what Raoul Pal at Real Vision Crypto says needs to happen with a network. The network wins or loses by the rate of its adoption. Right? Not extremely knowledgeable, not extremely well knowledgeable, but enough of the standard to be open and exploratory on the matter. Gotcha. Thank you, 10X. Yeah, so, and I personally recommend Real Vision Crypto to anyone who has not joined that, right? I believe it's $1 to join, because it's important for me. I believe it's important for me to understand how they're thinking and how they talk. So when I turn on the camera and the microphone, I can try to speak in their language, right? Try to understand it from their perspective, because Alex Mashinsky has been saying this from day one. You know, it's about bringing 100 million new people here, right? It's not about us trading amongst each other. So what he's talking about is adoption. It's right. It's an adoption of the network, growing the adoption of the network. And so ultimately, right, the hidden value behind XRP Bully and what he decided to do was bringing exposure to the network that can possibly add to its rate of adoption. Right, that's the hidden value in it all. That's the hidden value in it all. The ultimate value is being able to buy, in my humble opinion, certainly not telling you guys what to do with your own finance, you want to do your own homework, is in purchasing an asset of value and being able to hold on to it, just like we talk about on our Generational Wealth Wednesdays channel. Generational wealth equals the buying and holding of digital assets, plus sound saving instruments like the Celsius network, multiplied by a cash flow business. I did, brother. I did check that, Alex. I certainly did. Yeah, in fact, I said that right in the beginning of the string, and you weren't on yet, but I was letting you know that I did see that message. Did you catch my stream yesterday, Alex G? What's going on, Phantom Beat? Good to see you. Brian Scott is here, right? Free exposure. There it is right there, Hamed. Hamed nailed it, right? So that's the purpose. That's the purpose, my friend. Because XRP Bully understands, and Raul Paul from Real Vision understands that the winning and losing for each network, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, is about its adoption and being able to go through the S curve. That is the win or lose of the network. And when you look at, let me see here, so if I can find it. This was 21 hours ago. In the last hour, one XRP account was created every 5.1 XRP account was created every 5.68 seconds. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you should definitely catch that stream, Alex. Especially the first 20 minutes. Definitely should catch it, brother. So let me continue to go over. Corey Anderson is here. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Moonshot 2020 is in the building. Ruben, is XRP going down? I don't know. I don't know if XRP is going up or going down. Honestly, all I know that it is the best asset for utility and real world use case that I've seen since I've been in the market since 2016. See here, let me continue on with this. And I hope you guys kind of get my drift here, what I'm saying. Right? And so again, he points to 2 videos to his macro insiders to learn about Ethereum and its S curve. Here's that first one, and here's the second one. Now he talks about the XRP S curve moment. I want you to understand something, that there's a chance, there's a percentage of these macro investors, after having gone through their bonus article on crypto, that they perhaps go to coinmarketcap.com. Hopefully they go to livecoinwatch.com or CoinGecko. And, you know, they go over to Bitcoin and they see the price. And when they go to click on a website to learn more, I'm not sure if there's one to click on. They go over to Ethereum, they see the price, and they go onto a website to click on. I'm not sure if there's one for them to click on. And then they read about XRP and its S-curve moment. XRP is the long-established cryptocurrency most hated by the maximalists. It is being used as an extremely fast settlement protocol by banks. What do you think a macro insider might think about when he hears that a crypto, a digital asset, is being used by banks, wire transfer houses, and many other financial institutions? Then he gives his macro view. It is hated because it has different attributes to Bitcoin and how it is used. The fact that all the coins were pre-mined, how it was marketed, how it began as centralized, notice how you said that, how it began as centralized, etc. All very alien to the Bitcoin world. Again, in parentheses, none of these ecosystems are the same. And that is a feature, he's saying to his macro insiders, not a bug. Now, do you know why he uses the phrase, it's a feature and not a bug? Because that's how the macro guys talk amongst one another, right? Most startups have a messy history. And in this space, almost every asset and player does. A messy history. It's just a feature of the crypto world being as it was initially totally unregulated. Right now, XRP is going through its existential S-curve moment as the SEC are taking the founders to court on a number of potentially serious breaches of securities laws. If they rule that XRP remains a security to this day, which he has in parentheses, which is almost impossible to rule, then it makes it almost impossible for XRP to survive, but not totally impossible. In parentheses, he says, it can survive outside the US. If, on the other hand, the SEC rules that it was a security when they launched it, as it was concentrated in a few hands, in parentheses he has, as all cryptos tended to be on the start, but is now not a security, then there will be some big fines and XRP will have been given the regulatory green light and can accelerate along the S-curve. There is obviously a lot more complexity than this summary, and I will write an entire article on it in due course, because from a risk-reward perspective, and this again is the language that the macro guys speak, risk-rewards perspective, it is setting up to be a really good trade. Now, let me ask you something. You think he's just typing here? Or is he talking to? Is he speaking to the global macro and traders, the company, GMI, his macro insiders? What do you think? Is he just typing here, or is he speaking to them? I especially like it because so many participants in the crypto market think everything about it is a scam and refuse to touch it. That makes me interested. And I would humbly submit to you, this, if it makes him interested, it makes them interested. Because the macro investors, they just kind of think in a different kind of way. When everyone hates something, there's often a good risk reward if they are wrong. Now, you and I figured that out. But again, a network adoption is about the people outside of the space coming in and adopting the network. And again, this is who he's addressing. He's addressing an audience outside of crypto. The amazing thing is that this will soon be answered. He believes that's an amazing thing, that this will soon be answered by the courts for once and for all. He doesn't see it as a bad thing. He sees it as an amazing thing to get this answer. How do you see it? If it's deemed a security, trading will move outside of the US. He didn't say it's the end of end of XRP rather. If it's deemed a security, tradings will move outside of the US and XRP will still have some value. But if the ruling goes how I think it will, if the ruling goes how I think it will, listen to this next statement. If the ruling goes how I think it will, this is a dude who's made a lot of money and has helped a lot of macro investors make a lot of money. This thing will explode in adoption from the global banking system. Again, this is a bonus article that he provided to the people who subscribe and who are part of his macro insiders group. And again, I just will submit to you that those of his people in that group who've been kind of curious about crypto, maybe have some Bitcoin, maybe not. They might begin to look into Ethereum and XRP after having read this bonus article. Right? You see what I'm saying? Keyless on the road listening in this morning. Hello, everyone. Good morning, you Keyless. Appreciate you being here. Right? So did Real Vision Crypto move the market? TJ Jackson it's realvision.com. Then there's realvisioncrypto.com, brother. realvisioncrypto.com. Julian Flash is in the building. What's going on, my friend? Julian Flash says, thank you for reading this with us, Crypto Seeds. You're welcome, my friend. Guys, do me a favor. We got over nearly 140 people on the stream and only 55 likes. Would you please do me a favor? Let's let YouTube know that we want to get this channel out to more people. Right? Here's another reason why. Why? Because we want to expose this network, which is the XRP family and network, the XRP network. We want to expose that to people outside of crypto so we can continue at a rate of one new XRP account every 5 seconds. Right? And the way that we do that, because that's what we want, right? We want network adoption. It's just to simply smash that like button. Look, guys, thank you so much. Let's get that to over 100 likes. That would be really, really cool. I appreciate you guys taking the time to do that. That is really, really awesome. Seeing the numbers go up and go up, seeing the likes go up and up and up. I appreciate that. So Kevin Otero is here. How are you, Kevin? Jonas99 says, he says, you won't lose much, even if it's security. He sold me to buy more. Ha ha. Ahmed Ali says 100%. So do you guys are you catching what I'm saying? Raoul Pal via his platform is beginning to teach and educate his network of people outside of crypto, and bring them into crypto. And it just makes sense to me that a certain percentage, whatever that is going to go on, again, livecoinwatch.com or coingecko.com and look at Bitcoin, look at Ethereum, and look at XRP. First thing they're going to do is look at the price, and then they're going to see if they can get more info. What do you think they're going to get? What do you think they're going to find when they click on ripple.com and find their way to ripple.com/insights? Do some more Google, and next thing you know, they're on xrparcade.com, and they learn more about partnerships and relationships and banks tied to this asset. What do you think is going to happen? And again, these words, I think, but if the ruling goes how I think it will, this thing will explode in adoption. Okay. We'll explode. And guys, do me a favor. We're at almost at 6,000. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe to the channel, that would be really, really cool if you could do that today. Let's hit that 6,000 sub mark while we're live streaming. That would be really, really cool. So if you guys can catch it, and I know you catch it, if you can catch who he's speaking to, and you can catch how he speaks to them, he speaks in their language, right? Because one of the things he pointed out is the biggest challenge in the crypto space in terms of adoption is the people in crypto don't know how to speak to the people outside of crypto that are, who have corporate treasuries, right? Who might have part of small family offices, et cetera, and that's what he's looking to do. Bring a message to them in a language that they can understand. And in my humble opinion, he is saying it all in this last sentence. If it's deemed a security, trading will move outside of the US and XRP will still have some value. But if the ruling goes how I think it will go, then this thing will explode in adoption. And he pointed that out. But if the ruling goes the way that I think it will, because probably the people that are following him and the macro insiders are people that he's helped make some money. Just think about that. But if this ruling goes how I think it will, this thing will explode in adoption. Again, something that they understand from the global banking system, which just ultimately tells me that he has a trade in on XRP. I don't know what percentage of his portfolio it is, but it really, really leads me to believe that. Then he talks in the chart perspective. The chart is getting very close to a perfect entry. It is potentially forming a large rounded bottom. Anyway, my point being that investing in other decent sized protocols or alts is similar to investing, again, talking their language, in medium sized tech businesses. It's a pretty normal and quantifiable risk. Again, speaking in their language. So what is going on here? Yeah, thank you guys. At 88 likes, almost at 100. Guys, we got 170 people in the stream. Did Real Vision Crypto and Raoul Paul, did they cause the price in XRP to move? Did they cause it? It's an interesting article, right? Jimmy Bags said, just smash the like on the way in. I appreciate that, Jimmy Bags. These guys, do you see what I'm saying? Interesting. Kevin Otero says 7 years ago, Yellen said crypto equals good. Is that right? Chris Pia says, I think they might let this thing run up a little tomorrow to get media attention. Then the court case, price action. Dorian HOPP is here. Just bought a ton of XRP at 37 cent euro. Good for you, my friend. Good for you. Crypto Hippo is here. I agree with you, Brian Scott. I think the response to the Ripple responding to the SEC lawsuit had a lot to do with it. And I don't think that takes away from anything going on with what XRP, that Telegram group that XRP Bully put together, the XRP pump and hold your XRP, has to do with it. That doesn't take away from that at all. Sean McKenna is in the building. How are you, my friend? Yes, we're right. You're right about that. We covered that yesterday. SEC is being forced to disclose why ETH is not a security, and Ripple's response to the SEC. You're correct. Yeah, we covered that a couple of streams ago, Sean. Appreciate you being here. And that is massive in a lot of ways. It really, really is. Right? They got to focus their energy on proving something, which I think is cool. So Ripple and his team of attorneys are some pretty smart people. Hey, RB Glover, good to see you, my friend. Money flowing to SSR, RSR reserve, right? And I love it, right? Because it's the name of the group is interesting to me, right? And it's a message behind it. But I just, it says pump and hold, right? Buying pressure creates the asset to go up. So it might as well just say buy and hold, right? BlackRock XR people. What's going on, BlackRock? Good to see you. Bobby Axelrod is here. Nothing like being fully diversified. I hear you, my friend. So in any case, guys, that is the deal with that. Let me show you another thing here. Share the screen. The National Bank of Kuwait. This is from 2018. 2018. National Bank of Kuwait. Diversifying for the future. Now, the National Bank of Kuwait happens to be the largest bank in Kuwait. Now, I believe out of 11 banks, they are the largest bank. It talks about their different numbers and different assets, right, in this report. Now, I just want you to understand something. This is an annual report, 2018 annual report and financial statement from the National Bank of Kuwait. This is what this is, right? Got all these total assets, right? Got loans and, different things like that, right? Diversifying for the future, vision, mission, and values, operations, investment stuff, right? I just want to point out something. Do you think that they happen to be concerned about a United States regulatory body questioning whether XRP is a security or not? Do you think that they're concerned about that? Mr. Yoshitaka Katao has already stated publicly in Japan, we could care less about what a United States regulatory body says about XRP. He said that I'm paraphrasing, but literally he said that. What does that have to do to Japan? What does that have to do with Japan? That's what he said in so many words. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I suspect that the people from Kuwait, the people from the UAE, Saudi Arabia think the same way. Now, in this thing here, this is what's going on here. During the years, we introduced several technology initiatives that position us ahead of local and regional peers. Position us ahead of local and regional peers. Some of these includes selfie pay, biometric card, a biometric card, Android smart fingerprint, as well as video chat on mobiles. Domestically, we joined both Swift GPI, the Swift GPI, and Ripple networks, and became the first to use blockchain technology for cross-border payments, cross-border transfers, allowing our customers to enjoy real-time remittances. Other important initiatives for improving customer experience were the introduction of e-bill payment options for utilities and telecoms across Kuwait. the completion of the National Bank of Kuwaiti digital wallet rollout, the introduction of the biometric credit card through MasterCard, and the introduction of an e-remittance platform with global technology provider Ripplenet, enabling instant cross-border payments for customers. I find that to be 2018, which means they were working with them before that. They're just giving a kind of a summary, if you will, of that 2018 deal. I got to tell you, Thinking Crypto came out with something in reference to that SEC thing that I'm going to share with you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys are so awesome. Thank you. It's over 105 likes, 162 people here. Thank you so much for helping to get that likes, over 100 people. I appreciate that, guys. And remember, if you didn't smash that like on the way in, you can smash it on the way out. But Thinking Crypto has something very, very interesting I'm going to share with you guys for sure. Raul Paul just said, hey, if it's deemed a security, it's going to continue to trade internationally, globally. It's going to still continue to trade, just like Brad Garlinghouse said. Look, 95% of the trading that goes on with XRP is outside of the US, just to let you know. Which means Saudi Arabia and the central bank there and UAE, and they're still on get on Ripplenet. Right? Right? Does that make sense? Youngie, hi, do you believe the quantum computing rumors? I do. I believe that there's a quantum computing thing. I believe that their powers to be are concerned about it. Right? I think about that crazy amount of people in that Telegram. I think it's a crazy amount, whatever that is, 170,000. I don't know. Does that spawn some type of adoption? I don't know. Did that move the price of XRP? I'm not certain. I believe that is possible. I also believe that it's possible that Real Vision Crypto has something to do with the price as well. I also think that Brad Garlinghouse and Stuart Al-Iradi's message on their response to the lawsuit. Cookie Mun says, I like Raul Paul. He's a good guy. Yeah, he seems like a good guy. And he's willing to bring us into that world freely for the most part, right? A dollar. I think it's tremendous because a lot of those people in that space, they like to keep closed doors, what they know and how they think and the whole 9 yards. So yeah, I really love what Raul Powell's doing there, Real Vision and Real Vision Crypto. I really, really do. So think about that. But I do think this is something to think about, and it came from Thinking Crypto. First of all, let me share these numbers with you from Michael at Val 5 Links. I'm gonna leave this right here, he says. XRP price, 48 cents, market cap, 21 billion, volume, is that 21 billion? Yep. Volume in 24 hours is 32 billion. On the 7 days, up 75%. Let's see if I got Thinking Crypto's thing here. I actually responded to something that he said, and I think it's something to think about. Buy and hold XRP. Let me see if I have it. No, let's see here. Let's go to Thinking Crypto's thing. Is that Tony? Isn't his name Tony at Thinking Crypto? I believe it is Tony at Thinking Crypto. Let's see if I can find that tweet. Oh, I like that from Shamal. I'll have to share that. Let's see if they've done this. This is 17 hours ago. Interesting thing, for those of you who have some questions about Celsius and the Celsius network from Alex Mashinsky. Did you know that while many others blocked or removed XRP, we at Celsius are still accepting and paying yield on XRP? So unbank yourself and your Ripple or XRP with Celsius and use code WEB30 to get $30 in Bitcoin from us. Alex Mashinsky, CEO and founder of the Celsius Network. Let me see if I can find it. This is what Thinking Crypto said the other day, 17 hours ago. He said, oh, wow, did I share it? Let me share it with you guys so you can see it too. He said, I think it would be very interesting if this XRP group gets XRP to $1 and over. It would actually help Ripple in the lawsuit, showing that individual crypto investors move the price of XRP and not anything Ripple did. That's interesting thought, right? I texted or responded and commented, bingo. But the ultimate point to it all, in my opinion, is the ultimate thing is, right, just like Jeremy Hogan said today, what is the intention of a buy and hold Telegram group? XRP Bully actually said, you know, it was he had a video about why he started it or whatever, and about exposing people to the XRP ledger and in all things XRP. Again, adopting the network. But I think that's an absolutely great and golden point from Thinking Crypto. Ultimately, it's about each of us as an individual and why we're in a space. That's why I say two very, very important questions to ask of yourself, because it's your money. It's your money. It doesn't matter how many Telegram groups get started. It doesn't matter how many YouTubers suggest what you should or shouldn't do with your own money. Ultimately, two questions to ponder for yourself is the money that I'm taking, that hard-earned, or what I like to call dirty, nasty fiat, and I put it into an asset. Is that an asset of value? Is it an asset of value And the second question is that a fair price for that asset of value? Now, for me personally, I think the price of XRP where it is now in the crypto seizure zone, which is why we buy every freaking week, is because I consider the asset to be severely undervalued. The question is, how do you see it? How do you see it? That's the question. If you say, I don't see it as being a fair value, I don't see it as being undervalued. Who am I to argue with that? That's how you see it. So it does, for me, it doesn't matter about this group. It doesn't matter about Wall Street bets. that doesn't matter. Why does that matter? In order to have a completion of a sale, there's got to be someone selling and there's got to be someone buying. So my question to you is, at $1 and at $2 and at $5, how is the sale going to be complete if there is not both a seller and a buyer? How is that going to happen? How is that going to happen? So that says to me that there is some people who believe that XRP is at $1 is a fair price, or maybe they see it as still undervalued. So they complete the sale by buying it. And if it goes on at $5, someone has to buy it. And if they buy it and complete the sale, they said to themselves, they feel as though buying XRP at $5 to themselves is a fair price. So what matters? Wall Street bets and XRP pump and hold. What matters? If two people can't come together on both the sell price and the buy price, it won't matter. So, my thing is, let the free market do what it does. Let it be a free market for people for themselves to individually decide for themselves. Right? Danny Law says that crypto siege, I think checkmate was when Ripple asked for the Freedom of Information Act request on all communications and docs when they gave clarity to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now the SEC is screwed, in my honest opinion. Yeah, and Jeremy Hogan of Legal Briefs would agree with you on a lot of that, Danny, because he believes that was a slam dunk. That was a genius move. It was a genius move. Right? And I agree. Right? He says what Jeremy Hogan says, what that does is it gets the SEC now having to defend themselves on something that they've done. And it's genius. I love it. I'm excited, just like Raoul Pal of Real Vision and Real Vision Crypto is excited about the outcome. Because it will no longer be in the murky waters that it is now. It will either be deemed a security or it won't be deemed a security. Fines to Ripple is not a big deal. The murky waters of if or is it not a security is a big deal. And that's what they stated. And by the way, in Ripple's response to the SEC's lawsuit, they are in fact asking the judge, courts to come to a conclusion about XRP being a security. That's what they're asking. And I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. When I think about the other nation, G7 nations of the world, continuing to press on with Ripplenet and ODL, regardless of what's going on with the SEC, that, my friends, is promising because if it will, it's putting pressure on the United States without question. And just like the guy from Davis Polk said, I forget his name now, right? Just like he said, you know, that kind of pressure. He said he doesn't believe, this is a guy who was formerly of the SEC, from the SEC, and an attorney currently. He doesn't believe that the U.S. is going to let the other nation, I'm paraphrasing, of the world, like I always do on this channel, always say on this channel, let the other nations of the world scream from the rooftops about the prowess, the advantages, the benefits, the awesomeness that is Ripplenet and XRP. And the United States is just going to say, oh, cool. You guys go ahead and enjoy this born of the US of A company and use this technology. Not happening. Not happening. And the few banks here in the United States, they can push back for as long as they want, but ultimately, it's a done deal. You know, it's a done deal. So guys, listen, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I got to wrap it up here. Thank you so much. 127 likes, guys. You guys are so amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time to smash the like button. It is of huge value. Let's get more of us, the average Joe and average Jane, into the space. Let me check the subscribers and see if we hit the 6,000 subs. Let's see, did we do that? Did we do that? Did we do that? That would be really cool if we hit it on the stream. It's going to work. Yes, we did. All right. There it is. Thank you, guys. We did it. We did it. Thank you so much, guys. You guys made that happen. I definitely do appreciate it. It's about getting more of us, the average Joe and Jane, in this space. Why? Because this is our chance to win. Not Wall Street. Not hanging out on freaking Robinhood, here in this decentralized space, in this free market monetary system. This is where we win. This is where we win, guys. All right, guys, listen, thank you so much for hanging out. Enjoy your Sunday. I know there's no football, but, you know, grab your loved ones. Maybe go jump out in the snow if you got all the snow like we got out here on the East Coast. XRP Joe, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. Candace Finzel said, smashed it. Thank you, Candace. I appreciate that. And Auntie Val here. All the ladies of crypto are here. I love it. It's good to see that. It's always great to see more women in crypto. I'm excited about that. All right, guys, listen, thank you so much again for hanging out. Enjoy your Sunday, and we'll see you guys later on today. See you guys.